There. Showtime. Hi, everybody. How's it going? I know the ladies are still on right now, but that's all right. Look like they were just getting ready to wrap things up, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Give everybody a chance to get transferred over from one show to another. All that good stuff. I hope you're having a great day. I know we sure having an interesting day.
I'm cold.
She's cold. She's cold. I'm trying to get things running here. Of course, the TV's acting up as usual, but that's all right.
Wouldn't be a barbecue stream without
What's up,
TV
brother?
working.
Sister, Storage Bretts, come in. How are you? There we go. Yeah. So I can't see the chat yet because the TV ain't coming on yet, but that's all right. We got a little time. I am going to put my phone up so I have a chat to see. In the meantime, I think I'm going to flip over to the other camera so we can show the table. See if I can get that to work. That way you don't have to look at the back of my head for too long. There we go. All right. So on the table, we currently have a list of cards that we're looking for in trade, as well as a couple of the rules. We try to keep it pretty simple, but that's all right. As you guys know, if you've been on the show before, we've been off for a couple of weeks because I was on the road. But moved to South Carolina. They want you to move to South Carolina. Hello, Hudson's. Oh, I don't know. Did you see Miss Beth? I have your lamp sitting right next to my computer over there, and it looks fantastic down here in the Pokemon studio. Looks wonderful. We thank you again for that.
South Carolina would be too warm for me.
It might be. Might be for me too. Anyway, back to this. Trades are on your honor. I won't negotiate any of the deals that you're going to do unless you're dealing with me directly. You know, if you're going to rip anybody off, just please leave now. If you're planning on doing any trading and not fulfilling your end of the bargain, if somebody can prove to me that you ripped them off, I'm going to ban you from the channel. I lose viewership over it. We are okay with that because I would rather have the integrity of the people involved be withheld versus a few viewers. If you have any questions, of course, please feel free to ask. We want this to be easy, laid back, good times, having fun. And, you know, for those that have been buying and selling Pokemon cards, hey, there's Stop at Canada. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you being here, even if it's only for a short time. We still appreciate that a lot. All right, so you can see the list over here that I have. This list right here is all the different trainers, stadiums, supporters, that sort of thing I'm looking for. I like the non-hollow versions. If you have those, that would be great if you're looking to trade them. My offers are real simple. I'm offering 25 non-hollow cards. I've tried to go through and at least make sure that there are as few doubles as possible. There may be a couple here and there. There may be rare cards in there that may be uncommons, commons, that kind of thing. 25 for one. Or if you don't like the regular non-hollow cards, I've got stacks of 10 hollow cards, and they range different sets. Most of them are newer. Some rares, some commons, some uncommons, but they're all foils. I've got stacks of 10 of those for one of these cards. Or 25 of the other ones for one of these cards. These cards on this side are a little bit more valuable. I will trade accordingly for them. And of course, if you've got any Pikachus, Danielle likes her Pikachus and would always like to get more. Same offer goes for those. If you've got a common Pikachu, 25 for one is the offer. And if nobody has anything to trade, that's okay. Hi, Deb. How are you tonight? If you don't have any trades, that's okay. We'll find other ways to entertain you. For example, we've got some cards laid out on the table right now, and I'm going to just move this down below here so you can kind of sort of see that if you have cards that you are looking to trade. But these cards here are interesting. Take a look at some of these. See what you think of those, gang. This is just a sample of what I picked up recently. Thanks to my brother Mickey. Just some interesting stuff that we've come across. And there's a reason I wanted to show you these, and there's a whole stack more of them right here. Whole mess of them. All kinds of GXs and all the rare things or whatever. But he showed these to me. He says, "Tell me more about these." I said, "I'd be glad to, sir." And I went through them all. And hi, Anna. I'm looking forward to Anna's trade. We're gonna see what you got, Miss Anna. I got something. I do have one card set aside for you somewhere in the office here. I'm not sure where it is at the moment, but I know it's right out in the open and I can easily find it. But I got other stuff too, you know that. Anyway, if you haven't seen this yet, too, this is really cool. We opened a couple of Elite Trainer boxes the other day on video, and I pulled this, we pulled that out.
Spoilers.
Yeah. And that is a legit Pokemon card. But in 20 some odd years that we've been doing this, I have never seen one of those before. I've showed it on other channels, but it's really cool. I'm really interested in that. I've been trying to go on some of the there's like Facebook pages about Pokemon vintage stuff, this, that, and the other thing, and I've been asking questions and nobody's had any answers for me. Melanie, how are you? Yeah, let me know, because these are the ones I'm looking for right here. I'll show you the list again real quick, and I can show it anytime throughout the night. Scoop Up Net, Gallermine, Glimwood Tangle, Leon, Rayhan, Boost Shakes, Big Charms, Air Balloons, Evolution Incense, Pal Pad Rose, Cape of Toughness, Bird Keeper. Full Face Guard is the biggest one I'm looking for right now. Looks like an old diving helmet on the picture, but that's a big one I need right now. Path to the Peak, Fog Crystals, Melanie, Clara, and Rose Tower. Those are the supporters, stadiums, and trainers that we are currently looking for. But what do you think of these, gang? Do you think them are pretty cool?
They're pretty shiny.
They're pretty shiny, yeah. They're also pretty fake. I'm going to show you a comparison and example. And these are some of the best fakes I've ever seen. They really are. But
when you don't feel them.
Right.
Move down a bit.
You can see, if you look closely at the shine on those.
Tell us which one's real.
May not come across on the card, but there is definitely a difference between them. But they are good fakes. I'll say they did a good job. Let me know in the chat which one's... Hey, Batman, what's happening? Which one's real, which one's fake? We'll go by, this one is Danielle's card. This one is my card. Which one's real?
Left one is real.
And which one's fake?
Beautifully Blingy by Deb says.
Beautiful Blingy does. Deb says, so you're saying, Deb, you're saying this one is fake?
I'm saying real.
Or this one is real. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
No, I don't see. It doesn't seem to.
Give him a minute. Yeah. Okay. So she's saying that one's real. I'll turn them over again so you can see. They go opposite side, but
this is the best way we can show you a comparison. We happen to have the real one.
Yep.
Kimberly says right is real.
Okay. So we got one that says left and one that says right.
Anna says left. Mel Maid says you're
No,
real.
I definitely am a figment of your imagination, Mel. Believe me.
I think she meant the card.
Yeah, so she's saying mine. So now we got 2 and 2. Is that what we're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, for those of you that have played along at home, let's see if we can get it right. The correct answer is this one on Danielle's side. The left one is the real card. This one is a fake. And again, if you can see the difference in person, it may be a little hard to see on the
back
camera.
is a better.
The shine to this has shape and sparkle to it, where this one is just one solid hollow. And when you flip them over, you'll notice the color difference and the print difference. And you can see this is a little bit foggy and lighter in color. This one's very clear. This one is the real one. This one is the fake one.
Anna's correct. And the front is very different.
Anna and Deb are correct on that situation. But again, when you look some of these, like when you look at these full art trainers, I mean, there's no sparkle to them. There's no nothing.
What's really funny about these full art trainers is these are actually pictures off the internet that the fans have made.
Right.
They're not even official Pokemon artwork.
Correct. These are not even real pictures that are on these. They're cool. This one is a real picture.
Yes.
But again, you can tell there's no texture to these. There's no sparkle to these. They are fake. They're good fakes. They're some of the better ones I've seen throughout the years. But KT Treasures. Yep. But you can tell by the texture. They're all completely smooth.
Well, they can't tell. But
Well, okay, if you had them in your person or something. So anyway, that was just a little food for thought that we picked up from our good friend, Storage Brats, Mickey and his family down there. He says, what do you think? I said, yep, they're fakes. They're good fakes, but they're fakes.
When he showed me this pile, this was on top of it. First thing I said was, that is fake as all can be.
Yeah, it's true. And ironically enough, there are other people that I talked to about them. And, oh, nice. But they said, well, yeah, those look like they'd be some good money. I said, well, they might be, but they're not. All right.
The reason why I say that this is fake is she has some definition to her that is not a part of children's games.
Yeah, their definition that she has to her physical appearance is not what it should be. So, yeah, that's really, they're bad. We're going to pull our list back up. Now, Miss Anna, you said you've got some stuff that you want to trade, and I am looking forward to that. So I think let me ask you this, Anna. How do you want to do your trades? Do you want to come on live and show me what you have? You can do it by chat, or you can come on live and show me too. I'm not picky about it. This channel is open for everyone to do anything that they want to do. We just want to be the platform for you to be able to trade things. You let me know what you want to do.
No, my main only making noise.
Yeah, she's just digging through her case over there looking for some stuff. Anna, that is a very true way to tell the color difference is one way to tell fakes. But they've gotten better at that too, so you got to look at everything, not just that.
I bet I could.
You want to come on then? I'll send a link in the chat and you can click on it. I'll bring you in the live. I got no issue with that at all, except for pop-ups on my computer. There we go. All right, let me go get the link. And if Anna, if you want to come on and do some trading, there's the link. You can click on that and let me know when you're in the back room. Okay, that's fine. You let me know. I'll drop the link again when you need it. And anybody else out there, if you want to come on and trade, you can do it in the chat. You don't have to trade with me. If there's somebody else in the chat, you can say, hey, I'm looking for Charizard. Anybody got a Charizard they want to trade? And if somebody answers you, work it out in the chat. Get each other's emails. Work it out that way. That's okay. We're just trying to provide the platform for people to get together and be able to trade with no pressure, with no money involved. None of that stuff. So our polls this weekend, we did pretty good. You're going to see these in videos. We'll give you a little sneak peek. This is a Secret Hollow Golden Ultra Ball that Danielle pulled. Really cool card, highly used. She pulled another Cynthia's Ambition Rainbow. She got that, which is cool also. My very first pack out of my Elite Trainer box, Rainbow Charizard V-Star. I about fell out of my chair when I saw that. I couldn't believe it.
Shipping costs.
Yep, shipping costs will be the only thing that you've got to deal with. That's correct. But no buying and selling. It's only trades. Mr. Eric is correct. You will have to pay for your own shipping and work all that out with the person that you're trading with. However you want to deal with it, it's perfectly okay. And by the way, if somebody had something worth me trading for, oh geez, that thing's loud. I gotta turn that ringer down off. It's too much. There we go. I would trade that, but it would take a lot. A playset of Arceus V-Star.
Definitely more on this side.
Yeah, it'd probably take everything on that side and then some. Yeah. Otherwise, we're just hanging out here. We've been down here for a few hours working on a little bit of lighting, working on a little bit of...
I almost finished my box
We're
of
working
Thin
on a
Mints.
box of cookies, that's right. You always got to work on a box of cookies.
No, any miss.
And dump the chocolate on the table. Because that brand new plate mat needed some chocolate on it. you haven't seen these yet in any of the other videos we've done, Danielle picked these up when I was away. She had these custom made.
Can't see the cool part of mine.
Yeah, we'll slide it over. She had a Pikachu one made for her with all the great rainbow colors in the background, the kind of a space theme, and of course mine's the Gengar and the Fog, which is just.
It was really funny when you had the paper up here because all you can see is the eyes.
They're like this.
Yeah, like turn around, look at your camera.
I can see up there.
It's really great.
Yeah, that's funny. I love this playmat.
I think the blurriness on that makes it even better.
Right, it leaves that little hint of mystery behind it. Yeah, it's cool.
I'm definitely gonna get myself another one.
Yeah, we actually Danielle talked me into doing something a little different with some playmats. So we're gonna try.
An idea.
Yeah, we're gonna try getting another custom one made with a little different picture on it. And if it turns out right, we're gonna get 2 more made. They're gonna sit on the table and they're gonna look really, really cool.
Then I won't have this one for sitting on the table.
Oh yeah, no, we'll just change them in and out every time. Or if we're doing lives versus
We'll be here shortly.
Yeah, take your time. Like I said, I could drop the link again if it goes off.
Oh, Doug.
Oh, Doug. Oh, you take your time, sir.
Just Pika's fine.
Yeah, or just call her Danielle. Or you can call her late for supper, although that
Just don't call me Aloysius.
No Aloysius involved. Remember my uncle used to call me a name that included Aloysius. And he thought that was really funny. And I carried that name. Actually, last time I saw my older cousin, she said that name to me again, and I was just like, wow, you still remember that? That's been almost 50 years.
I'm sad nobody has that one.
Yeah, I know, I hear you. That's a hard card to pull.
We got this out of like our first Evolving Skies pack and haven't got it since.
Yeah, there.
This one.
If you have that card, that would be a very big trade. You tell him, Eric, get here now!
When Evolving Skies came out, we got this out of like our first box, never got it since.
It's really cool. And I didn't even know what it was. She pulled that thing out, and I'm like, what in the world is this thing supposed to be?
Cool.
I had no idea. Miss Lori, good to see you here.
I like the card so much I built an entire deck around it
She
and
actually-
got a matching deck box.
And sleeves.
Oh yeah.
And sleeves and that Duraludon too. She did. I don't have that. I have.
Anna says she's in.
Okay, I'll be right there. We'll get her turned in here. There she is. Here comes Anna. Hi, Anna.
Hello. Can you hear me?
How are you? How are you? All right. Well, I'm going to have to watch the TV so I can see what you have. And there's a little bit of a lag, so it might take me a minute to answer you. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine, though.
She's quiet over
You're
there.
very quiet, too. I got to turn you up on the
You
speakers.
guys might hear her twice for a second.
I'll give you a little volume. There you go. All right. So what do you got for me, my lady?
Well, starting, I'll show you the back of the card first.
Okay.
Now let's see if it will come in.
Tune it in. Tune it in. You've really taken a liking to Pokemon over the last several months, haven't you?
I've been playing Pokemon since the 90s.
Really? That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Oh, Dragapult.
It's a Dragonbolt V.
Yep.
Shiny.
Yep, we need that. It's on
Then,
the list. That's a full art, I believe.
It is, so be
yes.
So that's worth a little bit more, but that's fine. We can cover you.
more. Oh, Palpad.
Palpad is good. Yep, we need that.
Okay.
Oh,
What is that?
that's
Bosses?
the Cyrus Boss's order.
Yeah.
I like those.
And that one's a foil also.
Yep, we got a bunch of them, but we like those. Scoop on that. Yep, absolutely.
And then I know that Danielle wants these.
Oh yeah.
More Pikachu.
Oh, they're shiny. Now, are those the?
Reprint?
Those look like originals.
These are the 1995 ones.
Well, they're 98s actually. 95 is a copyright date from Japan. 98 is their release date. in the
No,
United
those
States.
cards will say the year.
Right, because of the copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all kind of stuff we like.
And then there is 37 of these.
Ooh, cool.
Let me go get the trade book.
All right. Well, let me grab a book to see. Let me ask you this first of all. let's do the smaller stuff. We'll get that out of the way. The boss's order is probably a $2 or $3 card. The other ones are, you know, a little less.
This is the
But
fun book.
I have stacks of cards on the table if you're interested in the rares or the foils or that stuff. You want me to just put together a whole box that you can play with and go through? I haven't sorted any of it. It's literally
Hi,
stuff
Douglas.
that we've gone and opened boxes and, oh, look, there's one card that I need. The rest goes in the sell box. So I'll tell you what. I have your list next to me on my desk here. Whoops, kick the camera. I happen to have Anna's list right here. She is looking for Pancham, Oshawott, Mewtwo, Rayquaza. And you already found your Ninetales, Eevee, Cubone, and Pikachu.
I just found Oshawott 2 days ago, and you'll see the video once I actually get it up.
All right. Sounds good to me.
So I still need Mewtwo,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't remember. It's Teddy Ursa's evolved form.
Actually, it says Pancham on the list that you gave me.
Pancham is one that I still need.
Okay, let me see if I have that Mewtwo. There it is. There's the Mewtwo.
Yeah, I was fooling around here so long.
I knew I had it set aside to make sure that it didn't get put away or damaged or anything like that. But now here is one of the issues that I ran into. I can promise you that I have Panchams. I probably have an abundance of Panchams. The problem is...
I know of there is 7 total.
That probably is correct. But you see these boxes like this right here? These Elite Trainer boxes? See, we have single Pokemon in that one, for example. I have 14 of those full that I'd have to sort through to look for that. That are all stuff to just buy, sell, trade, whatever. So it might take me a little bit to go through that to look for a Pancham, but I'm sure I have at least one. So what other kind of things would you want? Like that Dragapult, I'd have to look the price guide up on it for the Dragapult V full art. But it is at least probably in the $5 range, somewhere like that. I guess, are these the only things that you're looking for?
As of right now, yes.
Okay.
Because there might be some of the Eevees in the evolved forms of Eevee that I'm still looking for, but I can't remember which ones they are.
So you want Evolutions?
Yeah.
I could probably arrange for that.
It's about $8.
So it's Dragapult's an $8 card. Okay. Let's see if we have some Eevees.
Looking.
Yeah, we're going to check that out right now and see if we can find something for you. When she does that, it makes me nervous. Oh, you might not have those. Why don't you let me know if you have these?
I'm having Nate bring the ones that he has. That's what I'm looking for.
These are the alternate art Flareon and Vaporeon VMAX lines. The only way you get those is buying the box. We also have Sylveon VMAX and Dark Sylveon.
I've got Dark Sylveon, Vaporeon V, Espeon V. So right. I've got these 3.
And there's an Umbreon.
EX.
I mean, we have stuff.
So which one of that is? All right. So I've got Espeon, Vaporeon, and Dark Sylveon.
Espeon, okay, so let's take the Dark Sylveon out of the picture. This is an Umbreon EX right here. This is a Sylveon VMAX right here. This is Vaporeon V and Vaporeon VMAX alternative art. And this is Flareon V and Flareon VMAX alternative art.
You can only get those out of the box.
The only way you can get those alternative art is buying the box that they come in.
And they're like $70.
Yeah, the box is like $70.
That's I hate this glare that I have here. I have that one.
Yeah, it's the Dark Sylveon.
Yep, we pulled that one out.
Oh, pardon, glare.
And then I have that one.
Oh, there's a lot of cards in here. Covered up my chat. Hey, Robert, what's happening, brother?
I can't tell from here.
That is Dark
Vaporeon V.
Oh, that's the regular Vaporeon.
Yeah, that's the regular Vaporeon V. This is the alternative art.
Okay, so that one I don't have.
Right.
And then, oh, I'm going backwards, and I got a major Galea. Espeon V.
Yep.
Those are those, and then
All right.
of course I got these just regular ones.
All right. So we know the Dragapult's worth about $8. Why don't you see?
I'm gonna check these
two
two.
right here. Let's start with those. I don't have any other Rayquazas that I can think of off the top of my head. I think I ended up sending you the one that I did have.
I do have the one Rayquaza you did send.
Yeah. She's just checking the price on the Umbreon and the and the Sylveon VMAX, just to see what they're worth.
Sylveon's over $5.
Sylveon's $5. Okay.
I don't know the name of that one.
Oh man.
This is, I see $9.
That's 9-ish.
Yeah, I do both.
So these would probably come in right here. This Umbreon EX
Ooh, that one's pretty.
and the Sylveon VMAX.
Okay.
Total, these are about $14.
Okay.
Now your Dragapult alone is probably worth about $8. The boss's order again is probably in the $2 to $3 range. Codes are subjective. Would you be interested if I sent you these two, the Umbreon and the Sylveon, and the reverse Hollow Mewtwo that I set aside for you a couple of weeks ago? And I'll send you, I don't know, 200 regular cards and 20 foils.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yep, that's good to me.
Okay, so I'll show you what I'm going to send you, just so you can see. These are 25s. So there's 50. And again, I tried to sort out as many of the doubles as I can. There's probably still going to be some doubles in there.
Robert says he fell asleep.
I saw that. He fell asleep. So there's... Can you count that for me, please, just to make sure?
He's awake.
Okay. I want to make sure that I got my count right.
That's all I didn't get in his counting them out. Yeah, Nate can't hear you, but he can see you.
I got you. Okay, so that's got to be 100. She's got 100. I've got 20 various foil cards, some commons, some uncommons, probably some rares in there of some kinds. All newer stuff. So there's 20 of them. You got 100? Looks like it.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's approximately 200 cards there, plus the 20 foils, plus the here, plus the Mewtwo. For the Pikachus, the trainers you showed me, the code cards, and the Dragapult.
Sounds good.
Cool. That's another trade.
I like an easy trade.
Yeah, easy trades. They're fun. I'm going to turn this light on, see if that helps me see where I'm going.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I will put these aside, make sure that these get marked for Anna, and they will be sent out tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming on and trading with me.
Thanks.
And you know the things I'm looking for. Like I said, I've got the same. I got the invisible list now. Apparently. Oh, you have it right there. Okay. Anybody else out there has any of the things on there? Our needs do change regularly. Phil, what's happening, brother? So there's our list again. If you see any of these things, we are always looking for them. Oh, I got to put these in hard sleeves to make sure they don't get damaged.
And I will be getting more sometime next week. I think we will be coming in the mail.
You just let me know, because I desperately need my Lodic from Evolving Skies. It's a water Pokemon. I am in desperate need of that card. I really need the full face cards. Those are a little bit older. I don't know if anybody's going to have them or not.
You know, maybe we should go to the store someday and get more boxes of all the
Yeah.
skies.
You want to go buy some more Evolving Skies?
We need stuff from it. Like,
That's true.
you need your melodic, and I really want the alts.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, we'll see what we can do.
Send me a message on Messenger of the ones that you're still the ones that you were just saying.
Yep. Well, they're right out here on the list in front of me.
Which ones are they?
I can point out the specific ones. I mean, we want all of those kinds there, but this one right here is very important. This one right here is very important. This one right here is very important. Those are the three most important cards that we were looking for. The alternative, Duraludon V, the Milotic from my Evolving Skies, and the full face guard trainer card.
Hey, we don't have a show.
Lindsay, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Got all the good people coming in tonight. Even my buddy Phil from just over in the next town. That's fantastic. And his stack is all ready to go. Gonna be in a box, shipped tomorrow.
Yours will be put in a box and sent out tomorrow.
I don't. I got to tell you a little something. I'm very, very weird when it comes to shipping. Probably because of the years I've been on eBay, but like I had a guy message me the other morning, and he saw something in my eBay store that he wanted. I had a listed for $15. He asked me if I'd take $12.50. I replied within 20 seconds. He came back with the payment within 10 minutes, and I had it at the post office within an hour. That's the way I like to ship. Obviously, I can't do that tonight, but you know,
yeah, it's close.
It will be on the counter.
We go and do that and get lunch.
Before I go to bed, that'll be on the counter. Actually, I got to go to the doctor tomorrow. So.
Oh.
Well, I could always just drive over, but that's a long drive.
It is a long drive to deliver mail. I mean, I could drive too, but after all the driving I did the last 2 weeks, I kind of need to stay home.
With the way the mail system is now, you're probably better off driving your mail.
You would probably be more, yeah. All right, so there's Anna. Anna, see, she put entire stack. Anna.
With my chicken scratch handwriting.
Yeah.
Funny, Robert. Funny.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, the rainbow one's awesome, isn't it? The rainbow Duraludon is a cool card. Danielle actually pulled one, or she bought one.
You
And
mean
I couldn't,
this one?
Yeah, I couldn't believe the price she got.
I found this on eBay for $8.
And then it went up to $20 after you got it.
I saw it and snatched it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you can find the deals like that, it's amazing. The other one that we're looking for, which is a little bit harder for people to part with, RCSV and RCSV Max. Ironically enough, we've opened the equivalent of about, or V-Star, sorry. I think we've opened probably the equivalent of 12 booster pack boxes, and there's 36 packs in each box. And we haven't pulled one yet.
This is the Duraludon I want. I want more of these.
That's the one she wants. We can't pull the regular RCSV or the RCSV Star.
We can pull the fancy V-Star.
We pull the Rainbow V-Star. And we pull the, where's that other one? Here's the Gold V-Star. We pull those, but we don't get the regular ones that we want to use in decks.
We trade those, but we get a lot.
We'd trade those, but it would take a bit to get them. We'd like to trade them. We like to keep the trades smaller here. This kind of stuff, you know, you're looking at, like when we were looking for Lucky Ice Pops, Danielle found a guy selling them on eBay for a really good price. And I went and cleaned them out. I got 28 of them for $10. So we did real good on those. It's like 28 cents a card. I'm like, hey, I'll take that price all day long. But we still like to trade in other people's favors a little bit. Was there anybody else that has any trades? I know I could always count on Anna. She's got good trades. Lindsay, you might have some stuff that I might need. Why don't you show me what you got, Miss Lindsay? You got cards you want? I'll pop the link in the chat and you can come on and show me if you have any. If you're not afraid to be on camera.
Oh, someone's got PSA grade 10 for $100.
Somebody's got a, who is that? Who?
PSA grade 10 Altar Duraludon for $100.
Oh, jeez.
There's a lot of PSA ones.
Well, I'm going to pop the link in the chat once again. If there is.
I'm going to sign off of this so I can
Thank
get the
you.
other one going.
Anna, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the trade. Code cards, I'd love to have them. You're absolutely right. I have the link in the chat. It might take me a minute. You might have to remind me because the computer is behind me. But 2 boost shakes, Batman, I'd love to get them. That's all right. Another time. Don't worry about it, Miss Lindsay. I'll be here next week. If you can get the code cards together and figure out what you want for them, we can absolutely talk. Now, as you can see, well, here, let me put this other one up here. I try to do this because I forget what's going on, so I have to write it down. 25 non-hollows or 10 hollows for 1 non-hollow trainer card. That's kind of the rate I'm going at. If you want to do post a list as a photo on your Facebook, probably. I might be able to do that. Hey, Nightmares. Yeah, why don't I do that? Yeah, in fact, I'll do that right now just because you mentioned it, Ann. That's a great idea. I'll do that right now. Give me a moment. I'll put this here. That's kind of the way I look at offering stuff now. Obviously, none of that's set in stone. If there's something else you're looking for, more than happy to try to help out. There we are. We'll put that in the typing is not my strongest suit. I can't even spell. Let's see, we put that there. You'll have to forgive me. I'm just, where's my pictures? How do I do pictures on here? Is that pictures? No, that's not pictures. What the heck is going on here? Am I doing something wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this sucked out. Oh my goodness. Can you tell me how in the heck I had a picture of that thing? I'm a little bit challenged right now. You'll have to forgive me, gang. I tried that and that didn't work. I have no idea. None of that makes any sense to me at all. I used to be able to do that stuff really easy. There's the picture that I want. Oh, you got it. I got to do it backwards. I got to type again. I got to type again. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm so bad at this. There we go. There, maybe that'll work. All right, man. I tried to put it on Facebook there. Hopefully that worked. So anyway, there it is. Yeah. If anybody else has anything they want to trade, if they want to just come on and talk, otherwise Danielle and I can do what we did last time we were on and just play a game. Anything to pass the time. You know, there's a couple of these that I probably would have a really hard time finding. Tell you what I'll do? Can I have the, do you still have the trade binder over here? I'm going to see if I can tempt somebody's tummy to really go look for this. I need 3 copies of full face card. Okay, that's here I can try to show you what it looks like. Because I have 1. And I really like the card. And I really need it for this deck. So let me see if I can, there it is. Okay, here's the card that I have. Okay, this is the card that I'm looking for. This is full face card. All right. If you have 3 of those, I need to get 3 of those. What can we offer for 3 of those? Something good. Something good. What can I offer? Oh
No.
Actually, probably no. Okay. All right. I think I'll do that. Tell you what. You know what? I'm gonna even go one better. Check this out. No. It's okay. This one, not that one. This one. No?
No.
All right. This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Other ones too.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. If you can bring me 3 full face guards to trade. Okay, Batman, I'll get you in just a minute, buddy. 3 for 3. That is 3 rainbow supporters, full art supporters. And I will offer you all 3 of those full art rainbow supporters for 3 full face cards. I don't see you in the back room, Batman. Might have to go back out and come back in, buddy. I don't see you on there. Try it again. Anyway, so that can tempt your tummy a little bit maybe for next week. But these are full art supporters. Newer sets. They are rainbow. They are hyper rares. They are all sleeved, protected. We'll put those aside for right now. So there's Batman. I see you now, buddy. Here comes Batman. Batman. What's up, buddy?
Okay, I got a couple that you need a graveyard.
You'll have to show me, man. Old Cemetery?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we can use Old Cemetery.
have one of those.
Okay.
The shopping center. Hollow.
That one I don't think I need right now.
Okay.
Mickey says, no.
Batman. All right.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
The volcano lava one.
Yeah, that's the magma one. Let me look at that. I don't think I need that one. I'm not sure. I gotta look and see. That's out of Brilliant Stars, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got those. There's Cake Lady. Hi, Cake Lady.
Hi, Tracy Kate.
All right. I got to get my big fat fingers in this box and see if I can dig through it and find out. Holy moly. There we go. I got the cards up. All right. Let me just look for that magma. I can't even remember what it's called. Oh, that's hilarious. And somebody had that graded? Oh, my goodness.
It's real.
Oh, my. Really?
Yeah, it's a Black
No.
Star promo.
That's funny. You should show that on the camera. Show it. Hold it up to the camera. I'll get my head out of the way.
It's a card I found on eBay.
Okay, here it is.
That's funny.
It is hilarious. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have at least 20 of those, Batman, so I'm good on those.
All right.
Tracy kicks it high.
Oh, hi.
Boy, that fake.
What's that? Just a second. Let me turn around. It's a little hard for me to tell on your camera. Which one is that? Is that the GX or is that the V?
GX.
Okay, I'd have to see it in person. I'm not sure. It doesn't look good from this angle, but it's hard to tell on that camera.
Yeah. All right.
Next time I see it, we'll have to take a look at it.
I got a few fake cards someone gave me.
Yeah, me too. You saw them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stone energy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might like that one.
Okay. It's a reverse hollow.
Yeah, that's fine. I like the non-hollow ones better, but I have some, but I can always.
I got one without the hollow.
I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it.
And the water energy one.
Probably could use that too. That's the wash energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
See.
You got the boost shakes. I got those. That's the double turbo. Yep, I got some of those. I remember I opened like 12 boxes of that set. I have that one.
All right. Have 2 of those.
Got those. Yep, I got those. I got that one. Everybody's saying hi to you, Batman.
Hi.
I got that one too, bud. I like that one. That's a good one.
Okay.
Got that one. I can use that one too. I've got several, but I can always use that one. Hey, Danny, what's happening? Good on those. I got the weeding gloves. I got that one. Cynthia's Ambition. Do we need that one?
Not really.
No, I think she says we're okay. I couldn't remember. What else? No, that's Swordward and Shieldbert. I have that one. Tater tot. I love it. That's great.
I think that's all I have for you, Troy, for
Okay.
now.
Can you just hold up the ones that I said I'm interested in and kind of fan them out in front of the camera so I can see them again? So I know about how many I have.
5, 6, 7, 8.
8 total? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the choice belt is the most sought after of the group.
Yeah, I got it in there.
Yep. What kind of things do you need? Do you need anything in particular?
Yeah, if you have any after normal after normal card from the new set
You want Brilliant Styles or
Right.
Brilliant Stars cards?
card, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like which ones? Just anything pretty much? Or
yeah, anything.
okay, well I'll tell you what I'll do. I gotta figure out which box is which here. Give me just a moment and I will search and see what I can find because I'm sure I've got plenty.
Yeah.
I don't think I like that box. Let's try this one. So let's see what's in this box. Okay. When it comes, no, that's not the one I want. When it comes to my boxes of stuff that I want to sell or trade, I don't keep them sorted very well. I pretty much just put them in the box. It may take me a minute. Let me try this one. This one looks like I have some problems. I think that's brilliant. Yeah, there we go. There's some Brilliant Stars. So here's. Oh, there's like a dozen Clefairies. You probably don't want all those. So I'm pretty sure that that's all Brilliant Stars.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I'll do. You've got 8 cards that I want.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I go through this whole stack that I've got in front of me here, and I'll pick out 300 cards and I'll send them to you.
All right.
Will that work out for you?
Yep.
All right, I'll try to get all the doubles and things out so you can get something of each kind and each guy. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Batman Mike's can get 300 cards for his 8 trainers he's got for me. That works. I'm happy.
And plus I have the code card, so I will mail those with that.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll send 400 cards. All right.
Okay.
All right. Great deal. Thank you, Batman. I appreciate you coming on and trading with me. That's really cool. There are probably going to be some doubles if I send you 400 Brilliant Stars cards. All right.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. All right. I'll get you set up. I'll get 400 cards in a box and I'll send them to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I will mail your Monday.
That's fine. No problem. I know you'll get them sent out. I
Yeah.
have all the faith in the world.
Troy, look what I did with the token.
Oh, there it is right there on the front of the book, huh?
Yeah, I tape it to the book. So I know which book it is.
That's a smart move. It looks great right there. I love it.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic. All right, Batman, I'm going to get to this and try to get this done as soon as I can so I'm not up till midnight sorting your cards.
All right.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming on, man. I
Yep.
appreciate you. Take care, man.
Yep.
All right. Well, there's another successful trade right there. Thanks to Batman Mike, we got another trade. Now I got work to do. I got to find 400 cards out of this set to send to him, but that's all right. I don't mind. Well, there's anybody else that is interested, start spamming me in the chat. So I see your chat. And I will bring you on, or if there's somebody that don't necessarily want to trade with me, that's okay. Trade with each other. That's perfectly fine too. How many is that? Like 10? I only got 390 more to go. I love it. Batman's cool. I'm gonna give him a whole bunch of cards. I'm all right with that. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about while we're just kind of hanging out here? Or I can do this later too if you want me. You want Danielle and I to turn into a game or something like that? I don't have a problem with that. 9 trainers on your list, including 2 Melanies. Wonderful. I would love to see them all. Do you want to just do that in the chat? You can do it that way if you want, Miss Lindsay. I don't have a problem with it either way. I am perfectly fine wherever your comfort level is at. That's all right, Robert. One of these days when we can sit down and spend some time together, I will teach you the game and I can have you playing it within an hour. I can promise you that. Olin, actually, I spent a little time with Olin when we were down in South Carolina, and he beat me the first 2 games that we played. He was playing my decks, but still. Yeah, he destroyed me pretty bad the one game. It was really bad. But it was fun. I had a good time. I might have to include some foil cards for Batman, too. Why not? We'll have fun. I like having fun.
I like naps.
She likes to sleep. That's great. Well, we can do that too. We can go to the Pizza Ranch and play some games, and I can teach you the secrets of the Pizza Ranch. I can do that. You'd have a lot of fun doing that. I can promise you. Ask KT. They got to do that. It's a good time. I got to minimize Batman's doubles here. I know I'm going to end up sending him some, but if I try to just do like 2 of each, it'll probably be okay. Another card you're looking. Which one did you find, Anna? Tell me what it is. I'll throw something else in the box for you. Maybe I'll send you a surprise. Well, there's a couple more, a few more. Boo Shake. Love it. Gotta have it. Love that card. I did buy some, but I'm always looking for more. So I'll find something to put in for you, but I'm going to keep it a surprise if that's okay. You know, Mr. Doug, they always say that one of the cards in a 52-card deck, or if you count the Jokers, a 54-card deck, always goes with somebody's personality. The one that matches my personality the most is the little directions that come inside here. It's flying. Boss's Order, Big Charm, Raihan, Avery, Melanie, ×2, Fog Crystal, Evolution. Those are wonderful cards. No Shack for Scooby. Miss Lindsay, is there anything in particular you're looking for? Because I would love to send you something for those if you're interested in trading them. I would love to have them. To them. You just, I mean, if you want to do the standard trades that I've been doing, I will send you your choice, either 250 common, uncommon, and rare non-hollows, or I can't do math. You'll have to excuse me. You have 9, so tell you what, I'll send you 100 foils or 450 non-hollows. Your choice. I don't care which one you choose. I can't even match up being the old maid. Well, maybe I can now. Bad joke, sorry. Okay, I gotta get Batman's cards here. This is gonna take me a while. There's a couple. I might have to send him more doubles than I wanted to because I'm not sure I'm gonna have that many different cards to send him. Either that or I'll just pull some other stuff up. First edition and foils. Well, the stuff that I have is newer stuff that I have currently in front of me, and there is no first edition, the newer stuff. So that I can't help you with too much. In fact, most of the first edition things that we owned were sold off between 2014 and 2017. I did keep some. They're in sets as collections. Those would be pretty hard for me to part with. Otherwise, if you want to just take a risk, I can just send you a box of stuff. I don't do a lot of sorting on these. I'm sorting these out now for Batman, just trying to find different ones. Yeah, oh, foils. Okay, all right. Well, here, let me do this then. Just to show you a sample, I'll send you 100 of these. I have 30 here right now. Okay, but just to give you an idea of what I'll send you, I'll try to get as many duplicates out as I can, maybe a couple. But that's 30 of them right there, and I have a lot more. If that will work for you, that will work for me. I will send you 100 foils, which is a lot, but I'm all right with that. If that's a trade that you'd like to make, I would love to make it with you. Lots and lots and lots of cards. I got to go through every box I have over there. Cards from Batman. So I don't give him 10 of the same card. That's all right. He's worth it. Trading Pokemon and Pokemon in general is totally worth it. Oh, 100 recent code cards. Woo! Okay. You want to see if we is? Let me ask you a question, Miss Lindsay. Is there? I'd love to have all the code cards. She uses them all the time.
Yes.
Is there anything in particular? Let's say a V card, a V Max card, something of that nature, GX cards, anything like that that you might want for somebody.
No, we got plenty of staff cards.
No, I ran out. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Eric likes picking on me. That's all right. I don't mind. Look at there. Maybe I should send those to Anna for the blue shake.
I would.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to put these here for now because I'm sure I have more. Yeah, all jokes are good. Holding these cards. You need binders, young lady. Good stuff, good times. Everybody's here taking it easy, having a good night. I love it. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't I do this then? Let me get through this pile right here. And then I will pull out a few cards and you can tell me which one you like. How about that? Would that be interesting to you? I'm still going to send you the 100 foils, either way. And I would like to tempt you for those code cards and see if there's something I can interest you in with those. Hey, look, there's another foil card. Woo! There's an extra one. Hey, well, there's no one. Cool. Getting all kinds of them for you. I think I went through all those. Yep. Okay. Let me get these out of my way quick. All right. Let's see if we can find Miss Lindsay something that might be worth 100 code cards or whatever she has. Let's take a look. Code cards usually run in the neighborhood of 10 to 25 cents. Depends on the set they're from. It's been a while for me. I'm not really well schooled on their price without looking. And I knew they do vary from set to set. They vary from... Let me ask you a question. Do you like these? See if those interest you. I have several of them that might be cool. Maybe they don't interest you. I like them. I think they're neat. We have some rainbow ones too. These are always cool. Some rainbow ones. See, I don't know what you collect. That's the thing. If you have favorite characters, if you're working on any sets, I don't know what your involvement is. So this is a little bit difficult for me to try to judge what you might want. But I'll do my best. You like the rainbows? Okay. Well, let's talk rainbows then. That'll work for me. So I'm figuring if you have 100 codes, they're $10 to $25 in that varied range, give or take a little. So why don't I just offer you? Oh, I don't know. Here, let's do this. I don't know what these rainbow cards are going for. It's been a while since I've looked at them. I can look them up if you want me to. I may be giving you a lot more than what they're worth. My intentions are to give you at least what they're worth, hopefully a little bit in your favor. This is Gyarados Gx Rainbow. Hopefully you can see that. My TV's delayed and I can't turn my head around to look at the camera with the screen. Is that pretty close? That way a little?
Oh, no, yeah, right.
About there? Okay.
Wait a look at the shine.
There's the Gyarados Gx Rainbow. This is the Entei GX Rainbow. This is the Celesteela Entei GX Rainbow. And this is the Zygarde GX Rainbow. Now again, if these cards are worth, $5, $6 a piece, they may be. I don't know without looking them up. I can look them up if you want me to, or I could just send them to you. It's up to you. If you'd like to trade those for your code cards, I would love to have the code cards for Danielle to use online. That box is empty. Good. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll just send you all 4 of them, and then the 100 hollows for the trainers. How's that sound?
Oh, it's past my bedtime.
Oh yeah, you're such an old lady.
I got my...
It's funny. I already put those in. Yeah. If you're good with that trade, Miss Lindsay, just let me know. We will do the 100 hollows and the 4 rainbows for your supporters and trainers and things, and your code cards. If that's a fair trade for you. I will do that shortly, Miss Anna. I have my hands very full right now. Let's see. Check the... Probably Sunday. You know what, Miss Lindsay, I'll tell you what. Why don't you... Here, let me do this real quick for you. Just so we can be on the same page, Miss Lindsay, okay? I'm pretty sure I have your information anyway, but just in case, let's see. There's my email address. If you'd be kind enough to send me an email, So we just have a fresh communication. And that way I can make sure that I have your address. You can make sure that you have my address. And we will go from there. I'm 99% sure that I've sent you more than one thing, so I'm not overly concerned, but you just never know. And I appreciate you taking the time out tonight to come join us on here. You know, again, this is something new for everybody. We're not trying to come on here and make a ton of money or trying to auction things off or none of that. There's a lot of people out there that have bought a lot of cards. Miss Lindsay is included in that. That maybe think, holy moly, what am I going to do with all these cards? And if you have 10 or 20 of something that you don't care about, maybe you can trade it for something that you do care about. And we'd like to provide that avenue for people to do. Even if it's not with me, I encourage you guys to trade with each other. I'm perfectly fine with that. Whatever it takes to make you happy, we will do our best to provide. Awesome. Thanks again, Miss Lindsay. We appreciate you. Otherwise, I just got boxes and boxes of cards to sort through to try to find Batman's cards. All right, just so I don't get this screwed up. What did I have for Batman? Okay, I'm working on Batman's. Anna's I've got done, and I got to work on Miss Lindsay's. All right, cool. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about in the chat? They want to come on and trade? They want to do something, whatever it is they want to do? Let us know. Just type it in the chat. Fire some shots in there and say, hey, man, what's going on? I want to check some stuff out. Okay. If not, that's all right. I probably won't have my list up for a little bit here while I search through all of these mountains of cards and try to get my trades together. I didn't expect to be able to be giving or sending this many cards out of my collections, and I don't have them sorted. They literally just go from pack to box. And that's what I do with them. You know, if there's one card that I need for my set, I'll pull it out and put it in my set, and everything else goes in the box. And there's hollows, there's rares, there's all kind of stuff in here. Old Mickey always says, every stuff. Quite got every stuff, but I got most of it. You guys know that right now. Good night, Mr. Robert. Thank you for joining us tonight. One of these days, we'll get together and we'll do some Pokemon. I'll teach you the game, brother. No worries. I think that's the wrong pile. There we go. We'll get you, man. Don't worry. Okay. Say, Batman, I have a question for you. I'm running into cards that are not Brilliant Stars. Do you only want Brilliant Stars? If you do, that's fine. I will continue looking. And I will find them. I promise you that I do have them. Just may take me a little more digging to get them. And to come up with 400 of them might be a little bit tough. But I'll do it. Got Miss Lindsay's hollow pile going pretty good here. I do have that going. Can't go wrong with foil cards, though. I mean, they're always good. There's another one. Woo! And another one. Yay! And another one. So much fun. So who's got big plans for this weekend? Anybody got any good plans for this weekend? I got something I got to do this weekend. At least I'm hoping to. I might be going on a wild goose chase as far as I know, but if it goes the way I want it to, I might have a new toy this weekend. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens. Oh, good times. Deb, you're working all weekend. That's a 4-letter word around here. Don't say that, please. Danielle left me. She left me to do all the work myself. Danielle, you're mean. You left me alone. I'm just picking on you. I could do that from here. Her room's down here in the lower level of our house, so she can hear me yelling at her from here. That's fun. Who else has got plans? Oh, really? Okay. Hey, Anita, how are you? Good to see you here. Thanks for joining us, Miss Anita. Welcome to our trading show. Again, we are very laid back, taking it easy, trying to provide a platform for people to get together, even if you just want to trade one card at a time. That way you don't have to take a big risk. No problem. Trade with me? Great. Trade with others? Great. We're happy if you're happy. I'm building a mountain for Batman Mike, so please bear with me if you're just joining us. Whatever you can find. Okay, well, Batman, here, take a look at this. See this stack right here? I'm going to try to show you that if I can get the camera angle right. I got to check. That stack right there is all Brilliant Stars. And I can include that or parts of that. But all this here, I'm trying to give you like 2 of everything so you don't have a whole ton of doubles. But it's up to you. Like I said, you know what I should do? I got a better idea. Why don't I just do this? Batman likes cards, right? Why don't I just do this? This will make it a whole lot easier for everybody. I got an idea, Batman. We'll get you hooked up, Batman. There. Now, I don't know what these things hold, but there's probably 400 to 500 cards in there. You want me to just send it to you like that? I just grabbed a whole stack of them. I'll throw them in and just send them on your way if that's what you want to do. Well, I know that one's a rare, so I gotta make sure those go in there. Because I know that one's a rare too. I don't know what's in there. I didn't get to go through them all yet. If you want, done. I'll even send you the box. Okay, there's Batman Mike's box. He's done. That's 2. That's 2. Batman, you're so easy to get along with. I like it that way. Fantastic stuff. Oh, I just found a couple more rares I got to throw in. Just because it's Batman. Yeah, I don't do too much cherry picking on these cards. Like I say, if there's a particular card that I need for my set in my book, that's what I look for. Everything else goes in the box. And when somebody wants something in particular, it takes me a while to find it. Don't mind doing it. Like to share, like to trade. You want to take a chance and just get a whole box like Batman Mike is? I'll just shove a stack in the box and he can go to town. Okay, no problem. He's got to go in Batman's box. Man, that thing's full. You're going to have a hard time getting the cards out. It's tight. That's okay. I remember I sent a couple of those Mr. John Wilson back in the fall. And some weren't quite that packed, but some of them were. Everybody had a good time going through those. Oh, Anna! Hey, look what I found, Anna. Woo! Guess where those are going. I know she's already got one, but why not? More is better, right? Yeah. That's awesome. I love it. Guys, listen, I know some people kind of look at me kind of cross-eyed when I have a channel named Barbecue, and I do all these Pokemon videos. They look at me funny. They're like, well, you're a barbecue channel. What are you doing putting all this content out about Pokemon? And please indulge me for a moment to listen. This game has been a huge part of our lives for almost 25 years. My kids grew up doing this. We traveled all over the country doing it. Every year, every month, our quote-unquote trips, vacations, whatever you want to call them, were directly revolving around Pokemon. And I had no greater joy in my life than to see my kids out meeting new people and playing this game and learning the strategies and spending time with people. And it was such a great blessing that we've had for so long, that the passion that I had for this, even though I got away from it as a tournament organizer 8 years ago and as a competitor about 6 years ago, the passion still lives inside. And when we decided to start doing this again, even just for what little we do so far, it really brings a great deal of joy to my heart to not only see my daughter involved in it again, but all of the kids that we used to train. You don't have to sleeve anything unless it's foil, Miss Lindsay. And for your foils, I'll probably sleeve them a couple at a time, but they won't slide around together with each other. So, because 100 sleeves would be a pretty big package. Maybe I will anyway. I don't know. I'll make sure they're protected properly. But anyway, you know, we've trained kids that have gone on to Worlds and played at Worlds. My kids have played at Worlds. We've given Pokemon stuff to kids in hospitals. We've made gift baskets and said, here, just have stuff. We had the underprivileged kids at a, they called it a neighborhood party or whatever, some block party, something like that. And they were, you know, doing food things and they were doing shoe things for the kids going to the schools and all these sort of things. And I walked out there with about 10,000 Pokemon cards. And I just handed them out. I just, here, kids, you want some cards? Here, have some cards. And there's no greater joy than to see a kid's face light up. And to see their face is really second to none when it comes to this game, because, you know, it's like a second generation of kids is coming around into this game now. And I want to be there to help because I love it. And it's given us so much. I want to give back. Miss Lindsay, let's see, that's 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. That's 81 so far. I got 19 more to find. Okay. Alan, good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Robbie, what the heck is going on, old man? How you doing, brother? Good to see you here. Thanks for joining us. Love seeing you guys coming out. Great to see you, man. Robbie's always in the swamp, ain't he? Oh, man. Dude, Robbie, I got to tell you something. Hopefully Saturday I'm going to have a little surprise for you. You won't get it for a while, but hopefully I'll have it in my hands Saturday. I hope. I really do. Can't wait. It's exciting. It's exciting. All right, I got to find 19 more foils for Miss Lindsay. Oh, it's great to see you guys here. I appreciate you so much coming out and hanging out with us, just taking it easy, having a good time. I like good times. I really do. Ah, there's one. 82. 83. We got to get to 100, gang. We got to get her all the way up to 100. 84. Man, I need to buy those cards. 85. 86. 87. Oh, yeah, like I'm going to tell you, it wouldn't be a surprise if I told you, would it? 88. Something you need. 89. 90. I need one too, but 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. We're getting there, gang. 5 more to go. Oh, golly. It's so much fun. 96. Ooh, that's a different one. Cool. 97. 98. 99. Come on, baby. We need one more. Oh my gosh, really? There ain't any there? Okay. Another stack. Robbie, let me just put it to you this way, brother. Okay. I got my eye on something that I'm going to go see if I can get on Saturday. And if I get it, it's yours, but I can't ship it. So I'll have to bring it down. And I don't, that might be a little bit before I can get down there. I've got some issues to deal with at home here, but that's all right. You know, I have plans and I have ambitions, and I got to get my daughter down to see your place, man. She's going to absolutely flip. So, I'm sure if I said it on here, you'd be real hush-hush about it, Mr. Allen. I love that. That's great. Trust me, I won't tell him. There it is, 100. Perfect. Look at that. There's 100 foil cards for Miss Lindsay. And we are going to get those sent out to her tomorrow. Outstanding. If that's adequate for you, Miss Lindsay, like I say, there's 100 foil cards right there. And that's what we'd like to send you. That's Batman's. We got to hang on to that for him. Great. Now she's got the sleeves on the other side of the table. All right. Well, she's happy. Now I'm happy. That's what I'm talking about. And I hope there may be a few doubles, and if there is, I apologize. In fact, I just see one right now. We'll switch up the hoof. We'll put that one in instead. Yeah. Trying to. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that invitation. You know I love it down there. I told you to your face how much of a great love that I have for what you do and how you do it. And, I can't get at my sleeves. There you go. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to take a few. This is a bigger sleeve, so I get a few more in there. But I'll sleeve these up so they don't get banged around and slide next to each other and wreck the hollow on them. And we'll send them up to you. Yeah, that's great. You can see the chat. Yeah, that'll protect them. They won't rub against each other or against the box or anything like that. And they should be rigid enough where I can just wrap them instead of putting them all into individual hard sleeves. It should take good care. I suppose I could shrink wrap these things. I haven't done that in a while. Do you want them shrink wrapped, Miss Lindsay? I can do that. I haven't used my shrink or my vacuum sealer for a while. I can pop that thing out and put these in the vacuum sealer, and then you know they're not going to move. There's a lot of them too. Holy moly. Robbie, you know we love you, brother. We really do. The things you do for so many people, second to none. Yeah. You guys, I know you all watch Robbie's channel from time to time, maybe every day. I try to every day. I don't always get the opportunity. But when you see the passion that he has in his videos for the animals, for the people that he's around, and just living life the way he does, he's like that in person. It's great. He's so cool. I can't get enough of him. I got to get them damn kids of mine down there so they can meet him too. One won't be too hard. The other one, he's sticking in the mud. We'll get him down there, though. Hey, he's building his own life, and he wants to buy a house, and he's socking his money away and working hard and doing the things that he does to be an adult. That's cool. All right, I will get out the vacuum sealer, and I will vacuum seal these so they are extra protected. And even if the mailman does like he did with my neighbor's package and leaves it out in the rain, they'll be protected there too. So the box might get wet, but the cards won't. Love vacuum sealing cards. Does anybody else want to do any trading or anything like that? I haven't dropped the link in the chat for a while, and I'm actually on the other side of the table right now, so I can't reach the computer. But if you put something in the chat and just let me know if you have something you want to do, you just let me know. If there's somebody out there that wants to trade with somebody else, type something in the chat. Says, hey, I got this guy. I'm looking for this guy. If somebody has it, y'all can get together and trade. We just want to be that platform for you guys to get together and do things with cards besides just sit and look at them. Get some stuff you have. Maybe you have two of something and there's something else you really want to get. Well, hey, guess what? Great opportunity right here. Get together with your cohorts that are here on YouTube. You ain't got to trade with me just because I'm standing here babbling about it. Hey, Anthony, what's happening, brother? How are you, sir? Good to see you here. Thank you for joining us. We love having you here. There we go. There's 100 foil cards all ready for Miss Lindsay, as well as her 4 rainbow cards, which are over here. And I'm gonna I will put these in a hard sleeve because I ain't taking no chances with them. Go over to the other side of the room here. Well, one of these days I'm gonna get that thing. That's all right. I've fallen down before. I bounce good. Just not as high as I used to. That's all right. There we go. One hard sleeve. Yeah. Anthony, we appreciate you being here. Any Pokemon needs by chance? Anything you're looking for? Anything you want to trade away? If you do, let me know. We'll try to hook you up or help you out. Even if you want to come on and just offer up some stuff for trades for somebody. Like, let's say if you got Pokemon, you want basketball cards or something like that, come on the channel. We'll take, we'll help you out. No problem. Anything like that at all. Anything. Even if you want to trade NASCAR for football, that's fine with me too. I don't care. We just like to help. Miss Lindsay, there's all your cards. They will be packed up, vacuum sealed, in a box tonight. Mr. Doug, if you have a reason to complain, you better tell me because I got somebody to whoop. Doug's great, man. You guys, if you ever need a friend to watch out for you, even though he can't be there in person, talk to Mr. Doug. He will take care of you as best he can, for whether it's weather, road conditions, directions, everything. He is a good man. And I appreciate the heck out of him kind of being there for me from time to time on my trip. He's a little slow the one day on the weather, but I got to tell you that story. It's great. You guys will love it. So Mr. Doug calls me about 8 o'clock in the morning when I'm in South Carolina. And he says, well, I wanted to let you know y'all are leaving today, right? I said, yeah. And he says, well, just so you guys have the heads up, you're going to hit rain when you hit North Carolina border. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. I opened my hotel door, pouring like crazy. It didn't wait for North Carolina. It hit right now. But the weather changes constantly, and the weatherman's never wrong. He just updates his forecast. My dad told me a story one time when I was little. He's going down to get his hair cut, and the guy on the radio station said, and here's your weather. It's going to be 65 degrees today with a 40% chance for rain. As he's grabbing the umbrella out of the back seat, getting poured on. Yeah, that's true, Mickey. You're right. He called down to the radio station. He asked the weatherman if he had a window in the place or not. He said there's a 40% chance of rain, and it's coming down in buckets out here, man. What's wrong with you? I love it. Oh, it's not bang, but it's pretty darn good. I got them for 4 packs for $1. So can't really complain. Miss Lindsay's cards are ready to go. Miss Anna's cards are ready to go. Batman Mike's cards are ready to go. Anybody else need anything at all? I was going to offer to play a game, but my daughter decided that she had other things to do. So she left me out here alone. Yeah, they are. They are really good. When I got a 4-pack for $1, I couldn't really go wrong with that. And it's kind of like Bang, where there's no sugar. It doesn't have all the caffeine and all that stuff in it. It's mostly vitamins. I really like that stuff. I need alternatives for soda, and this is a really good one for me. I can't drink more than one a day, but still, it's a better alternative. So there's Batman's. There's Miss Lindsay's, and we're ready to go. Yeah. I thought so. I bought them all. Well, we can just sit and shoot the breeze if you guys got anything you want to talk about. Man, I had a great time with you down there. I really did. So, I'll tell you what. Since we're doing Pokemon stuff tonight, why don't I show you this? This is a little bit of a different deck that I'm working on. Maybe it'll interest some of you. Maybe it won't. But some of you that, maybe like to dabble in Pokemon, maybe just a little, or you've always thought about playing the game, maybe, stuff like that. It's a funny deck. I got the idea from one of the channels that I watch, Tricky Jim, and he's based in Akron, Ohio, and he actually has an actual store and an online store, and it's quite a big store. I was really impressed. I actually had to stop in and see it on my way home. Unfortunately, the gentleman that's like on the videos, the Tricky Jim videos, his name's Andrew. He was, hey Ted, how are you tonight, sir? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Unfortunately, Andrew was actually at the Salt Lake City Regional out in Utah, so he wasn't there. I was kind of hoping he would be there, but things go on. But man, I was impressed with this store. It's very nice. So I want to give you a little backstory into why I find this very interesting, especially if I'm training somebody that's new to the game, of why this type of thing interests me so much. When we first started playing the game competitively, we go to our first league, things like that. We had no idea what we were doing. We walked in there just completely blind. And we had been collecting the cards and trying to figure out how to play the game at home for quite some time. And we thought we knew what we were doing. We thought we were big stuff, and we were going to come down there and show them who the boss was. We showed them who the boss was. They whooped us from pillar to post for about the first 3 months we were down there. But the reason I talk about this is one of the gentlemen that had been playing the game even longer than we have, which was like a year longer or whatever it was, he says, well, generally speaking, when you build a Pokemon deck, you have to build a deck with 20 Pokemon, and 20 energy, and 20 trainers. And I said, well, that's how you have to do it? He says, well, no, you don't have to do it that way, but if you want to win, you do. And I thought, well, that seemed kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Finite, okay? But you only had one answer, and you had to go with that. And I sat there thinking about that. I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. I really don't understand it. By the way, I think Miss Anna and Miss Lindsay had Boss's Orders tonight. I love that card. Great card. I actually play three of them in this deck. So here's the deck that I have recently built, and this is one I've been working on for quite a while. And I know you can't see everything at once. I apologize for that. But I'll show you. This deck has 6 Pokemon in it. 3 Stone Journers and 3 Stone Journer VMAX. And I only play 6 of them because this is the only guy that I want to get out. And I only want to get one. I play 13 energy cards. I play 9 basic fighting. And 4 of the one you saw Batman trade me earlier, the Stone Energies. Now this one says if it's attached to a fighting Pokemon, which we have, it reduces any attack by 20. Now imagine me putting 4 of them on, it reduces the attack by 80. That's pretty good. So with 9 energies and 6 Pokemon, 13 energies and 6 Pokemon, that's 19 cards. 41 trainers, supporters, and stadiums. Boost Shake lets me get my VMAX out turn 1. Path to the Peak shuts off all abilities of V Pokemon. Crushing Hammer takes away their energies. Shuffle draw 8 if you only have one guy out. Draw 4 no matter what. Take 20 off. All these different healing cards that I have. It's a crazy deck. I kind of put it together with his guidance, unbeknownst to him. It's just something that I want to play because I think it's hilarious. I'm literally going to put one Pokemon out and he's never going to get knocked out. That's all I'm going to do the whole game. Whether I knock anything out or not is another story, but my intentions to this deck are for my one guy to live forever. Good night, Danny. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, my goal is to get one guy out. They hit it. I heal it all the way back to nothing. They hit it again. I heal it all the way back to nothing, and they just sit there dumbfounded. You know, just something silly that I kind of put together with a base idea that Andrew came up with, and I love it. So that's one way that you could build a deck. That's kind of a brief dissection of this deck that I have built. I have lots of them built. I do a lot of different things. Like this one literally I could draw 30 card hands with it. Olin got to play that and kind of fell in love with it. He really liked that one. My Gengar deck. I love my Gengar. This one's just mean. This was the first concept deck that I built when I first started watching Tricky Jim's videos. But this deck is just cruel. Anything that looks like this, the special energies, the stone energies you saw in the other deck, these speed energies that are in this deck, Aurora energies, anything that's not a basic energy, I literally put in this deck. Or put it, people play special energies in. This guy here, if they have a special energy attached, one energy, I knock them out, no matter how big they are. And when that happens, they just cry. And it's fun. Hey, Anthony, if you ever get the opportunity to go up there, it's worth the trip. Believe me. And Robbie is such a wonderful person. I cannot say enough about Robbie and who he is and what he does for his animals, for the people around him. He's just incredible. There we go. All right. Well, if nobody else has anything else they'd like to talk about, but that's perfectly all right if they don't. We're okay with that. Sorry, I'm bidding on a whole bunch of Pokemon cards. Yeah. Yeah. It really is a good time up there. Yeah. I recommend everybody that can get an opportunity to go see Robbie do it. It's totally cool. It's a great time. Just watch out for Mort. Louis great once you get over by him and he kind of chills. It's funny. Louis Mort's a handful. Louis is cool. It was a good time. We had a lot of fun. He treated us, open arms. Great stuff. I just hope I get to return the favor to you. I really do. That's the good part about it being fun employed, isn't it? You can just kind of choose to do what you want to do when you want to do it. I love it. Yeah, no Pokemon. I never funk that. Only play 3. I wish Danielle was out here. I could actually sit down and play a game for you guys. But she must have got called away by her best friend. And that's okay. She don't need to hang out with the old dad all the time. Well, I guess instead of boring all of you for the rest of the evening, I probably should get out of here, huh? Unless you guys want to watch me shuffle for a while. If you have any questions, you can ask them, and I'll be happy to try to answer them. If I can answer anything for you, I'd love to do it. If I can't answer it for you, I can try to lie to you. Just kidding. I'm sorry, I must have missed it. Please re-ask the question, Deb. In fact, I'll tell you what, why don't I do this? My phone died, so I turned that off. Let me do this. Hang on 1 second. Oh, come on. There we go. Deb. Where's Deb? There it is. How do you learn? Oh. Did you learn the way to play at the beginning? Okay. That's a fair question. So when you say that from the beginning, are you referring to like the time between my son brought the first card home and when we first went to league? Is that what you mean? Because I think that's what you're getting at. So I'll tell you this. Every card has text on it. Okay. You can see that, right? Tells you what the if you're not sure, every card, if somebody says, well, what does that do? We always say RTFC, read the flipping card. So that's one way you learn about what the things do. But as far as steps you take, there's rule books that you can get. In fact, I'll try to show you one of these. And if you guys have ever seen for gosh sakes, Elite Trainer boxes that we open, they have player's guides like these, for example. They also have rule books inside. They give you the basic steps. They used to, when you'd buy a pre-constructed deck, they have a little paper playmat that unfolds, has the basic steps listed on there, has the placement for each one of your things. See, like for me, okay, let's just say that I'm going to play a game and my playmat doesn't have anything written on it. I know that I have to draw 7 cards off of a shuffled deck. Okay. And if I get any basic Pokemon, that'll go up front, up there. And then if I would have any benched ones, they would go down here. Then the next step that I do is to take 6 cards off the top of my deck, put them on the opposite side of the play field as my prizes. Okay, and then on those playmats, there's a thing that says prize, and it has 6 places for the prizes to go. It also shows you your deck goes here, your discard pile goes here, things like that. And then I know that he goes there. If I put any guys on the bench, there's pictures that show you all that. And then there's words that tell you. The first thing you do is draw a card. If you can play an energy from your card to one of your Pokemon, you do that. And so on and so forth. I hope that answers your question. I'm kind of a winded bag when I do things like that. If there is anyone in the chat that is thinking about trying to start learning how to play Pokemon and would like to have a guide that would teach you how to do this, there's a lot of resources out there. The easiest one you can do is to go out and buy what they call a pre-constructed deck. Comes in a little box. There's a 60-card deck in the box, right, ready to go. This one, as you can see, says level 2. This one's a little more advanced. This is a league battle deck. List of all the cards is on the back, 60-card deck. There's dice, there's damage counters, condition markers. All those things are in there, and then there's a basic rule book inside that gives you a rough idea of what you're supposed to be doing every turn. After that, once you learn the basics, everything else is practice. Practice. I have told the story in the past online about how I worked with my kids when we first started playing competitively, because I wanted them to be quick on the draw. I wanted them to be able to do the best that they were capable of. Maybe that wasn't good enough to win, and maybe it was. But I didn't want them to have any, well, if I'd only known better what I was doing. Okay. So I took 2 tables like the one I'm sitting at now, and I put them in an L shape. And we would take turns sitting in the L and playing 2 games at once against the other 2 people, because my wife didn't play at the time. So it was just the 3 of us. So I would make each kid, and then I would do it too, play 2 games at the same time. So you had to think about 2 different strategies at the same time while you were playing 2 different games. And they improved a lot. One of the things that you do in this game is you put 6 cards off the top of your deck on the other opposite side of the field face down. And when you knock out one of your opponent's Pokemon, you take that card as a prize. Or one of those 6 cards as a prize. Or more, depending on which card it is that you knock out. Anyway, one of the things that I taught my kids to do is I used to hand them a deck. They may know the deck, they may not. And I would give them 1 minute to study what was in the deck. They would have to count everything that was in the deck, what guys were in there, all those kind of things. And after a minute's time, I would take the deck away from them, take 6 random cards out of the deck, hand them the deck back and say, here, you've got 1 minute to tell me what's missing. That way they would have the knowledge and the experience to know which 6 cards are missing, which resources they didn't have in their deck, and what they had to work without. They got pretty good at it. I developed a lot of different strategies to teaching kids and adults how to play this game over the last 25-ish years. And I think I do a pretty good job. I'm a little rusty. It's been a few years for me. but I love doing it. I love spending time teaching people how to play this game. I love spending time watching people's excitement when they actually win their first game, or they, wow, I really did good, or I came up with this deck idea all on my own. When they win tournaments, He is not. He has retired from the game and has no interest in playing any farther. And the reason being, if I can take a moment to indulge you, or you'll indulge me, I'll show you something. Excuse me. At least I'll try. Okay, here, this is a better idea. I think this right here will have exactly what I want. There we go. I'm going to go through that later. Yeah, I was digging through an old box and I found this old deck that I put together. And this was never a competitive deck. It was more for fun. But it all has purple and it's all Sabrina's cards. It was just fun to play. So if you take a look, here's a basic Pokemon from about 2000. And these guys are all from the 2000-ish era. So you take a look at these guys and you see there's some of the basic Pokemon in this deck. And you see 50 HP, 30 HP, 40 HP. HP is the hit points of the Pokemon in play. Okay, so the basics, 30, 30. None of these guys are very big. If you've got a guy that comes out and does 30 damage, you can knock out that guy in one swing pretty easily, right? Even the stage 2s that are in this deck, which those of you that aren't familiar with, good night, Robbie. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you being here. Stage 2 is, if you can imagine, the best way I can describe Pokemon is you start with a caterpillar, it evolves into a cocoon, and becomes a butterfly. So these would be your butterflies. They're the stage 2s. It take time for them to evolve. 90 and 80 HP. Okay? So that's your biggest guys in this deck. The 90 and 80 HP. And then you take today's market in today's game. And this is an average Pokemon. Basic Pokemon. It has 220 HP. So this thing's over twice the size of the great big stage 2s from back in the day. We call it power creep. And the game has power crept for years. And my son likes the strategy that it takes to take a deck like this and build things up and have a knockdown, drag-out fight where you're going one prize for one prize for one prize, the strategies to this, to that, the other thing. These big decks now, the game's over in 5 turns in theory. It can be very easily. Some games it can be over in the first or second turn. And so you spend hours building these decks and putting the right cards together, and you walk into a tournament, and your games last 5 minutes, potentially. In fact, one of the last tournaments that I ran was a Battle Road in Madison, Wisconsin. And it was meant to be like a 4-round tournament. And they had a deck at that time that people were playing that literally would win the first turn of the game. And the guy that won the tournament played 4 rounds. He played 3 games, or 3 turns, excuse me. First game, he plays against his opponent. Turn 1, he does all his stuff and wins. Game 2, he does all his stuff and wins in 1 turn. Game 3, his opponent went, you're just going to beat me in 1 turn and just forfeit. Game 4, he plays 1 turn and wins. And he wins the whole tournament in 3 turns. So I spent, hours advertising this tournament, hours putting it together, 2.5-hour drive down there, set up, get everybody registered, do all the work. We start playing 30-minute rounds or 40-minute rounds, whatever it was. And the guy literally wins the tournament in 15 minutes that he totally played. And the reason my son doesn't want to be in it anymore is the power creep and the craziness that is involved in these decks makes it not as much fun. Now, that's one of the reasons why I put this deck together. Okay, this thing, if you hit your stuff you need turn 1, the game's going to go on for a long time because they're going to take forever trying to pound your one guy down. And that makes it more interesting to me. I can drag out a match for a long time. Danielle's Duraludon deck is designed to do something very similar to this. And we find more enjoyment in that and strategy and having, a nice long game. Do you have to use or play with the same deck the whole tournament? Yes, you do. Each tournament that you play in, any sanctioned event that you play in, you are required to turn in a deck list. And what a deck list will say on it is it'll say, okay, I'm playing 3 Stone Journer Vs, and I will put the number that's down here on the bottom of the card that many of you that have looked at cards close have seen. And then the set that it's from, the set symbol's over there too. And then what will happen is, especially at larger tournaments, nationals, regionals, that kind of thing, there will be random deck checks. So I'll come along as a judge and I'll say, oh, you guys are done. Well, we're going to do a random deck check. Please give me your decks. And we'll take them back to the judging area and find their deck list, and we'll match up the cards. Have to match, count, name, everything has to match what's on their list. So yes, you are correct. You have to play with the same 60 cards the entire deck, or the entire tournament. That's an excellent question. Thank you for that. I love Pokemon. It's fun. A lot of people, my wife and I were pretty young when we had our kids. We were still in our 20s. And maybe it gave us a little more connection. Like my dad was 40 when I was born. It may have given us a little less of a generation gap between us and our kids. And my dad and I played golf together and all that. He taught me how to play golf when I was like 9 years old. And we used to go out all the time until I got old enough to think I knew everything. And dog hanging out with dumb old dad, and that. And boy, that was stupid. But I always told my kids this, even when they were in like elementary school. I said, listen, I don't care what you want to do, whether it's scouts, band, sports, extracurricular activity, whatever it is, clubs. I don't care what it is you want to do. You need to be involved in extracurricular activities, and you need to give it everything you've got. Pokemon Go is a whole different game, Deb. Believe me. The characters are the same, but the concepts are totally different. But it is relatively easy to play. There's a little strategy that goes into it still, and you have to have a little bit of skill to play it, and you'll develop that as you play it. But it's not hard to play. And I think you'd enjoy it. And you will learn about evolving Pokemon and things like that, so there is some correlation. But anyway, I always told my kids, whatever it is that you're going to do as an extracurricular activity, you need to give it 110% every day. And I tried to do that on my own because my parents, like when I skateboarded, my parents said, oh, that's just a dumb fad from California. You're never going to stick with that. I finally hung up my last skateboard. I think I got my first one when I was 4. I got my first big board when I was about 10 or 12 maybe, somewhere in there. And I hung my board up when I was 36, I think, something like that. And they actually hang right above my head right now. But I did it for a long time, and while they were okay with me doing it, they never backed me up and gave me the support. They did with my sports, basketball, golf, things like that. They were a little bit better about it, but yeah. Good night, Mr. Allen. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. So when my kids came around and I wanted to connect with them more, I played video games with my kids when they were younger. When the Pokemon came around, I said, you guys want to make this the extracurricular activity you're going to do? They're like, yeah. And they were in band, and my son played soccer and all that. My daughter was never into athletics very much, so that was fine. But they put everything they had into this game. And it showed. There's trophies and medals and scholarship money and everything my kids got into doing this. The memories that we have are really unforgettable. Oh, the Game Boy games are fun. I still have, I think the oldest machine I have is an SP. If I remember right. But on the original Game Boy, they actually had the Pokemon card game on there. And I still have a copy of that I still play every now and then. When I remember where all that stuff is and dig it out, dust it off, and charge the battery, and go to town. I still love those. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mario is a good one, too. I still have 2 working NESs, 2 Super Nintendos, 1 64, 3 GameCubes, PlayStation 1 through 3. I have 2 working in televisions from 1978. I still have a Pong from Sears from 1972 that works. And I have, we have a ColecoVision around here somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but it might be at my son's. I can't remember. We've got them all. Yeah, they're great, aren't they? I remember playing Super Mario 3 when it first came out on the NES. We're at my cousin's house. Hot summer day. Had the door wide open. Playing that game, and I got so mad at that game, I just hauled off and kicked the machine right off the coffee table, went right out the door. That's so bad. And then I pick it up and it's broken. I don't matter. Oh, man, the good times. The old days. All right. Does anybody else have any questions about anything? Oh, you can do that. You can get new batteries for those. You absolutely can. In fact, I got a friend in Madison that is really good at installing them. Probably can do it at a jeweler's of some kind, something like that. But yeah, this cat that I know there, actually met him through Pokemon. He does that. Well, does anybody else have any other questions about Pokemon or anything that I can answer? We'll have plenty more opportunities if you think of something by next week, because we will be back here next week at 8 o'clock again. Trying to do the same thing. Getting some trades in, getting some fun in, answering questions from you folks, whatever you want. Oh, excuse me. Citrus is burning out. Of course, you guys know all the other shows. Did you? Yeah. I actually have the retros around here somewhere. I think I still have 7 of them left. So, thank you, Mr. Eric. Appreciate you being here, sir. I really do. Yep. Yeah, I have some of those retro jobs around here somewhere. That pallet I bought last summer, I think there was like 10 or 12 of them in there. Online. You can. I think they got like 400 games installed in it. It's like $130 for one of those, if I'm not mistaken. They're pretty cool. I think I sold 5 or 6 or 7 of them. I don't remember. In a while. Yeah, but the beautiful thing about those retro machines is you don't need any cartridges. So whatever games they have installed in them. Thank you, Miss Lindsay. Appreciate you. Yeah, so if there's 150 games installed in the machine. You literally just click on the buttons and you're in there. You ain't got to swap cartridges out and blow all the dust out of the backside of them and all that stuff like you used to. All right, gang, we're going to get out of here. We appreciate you so much being here. Remember, share this out if you know people that are into Pokemon and they want to do some easy, low-stress trading. Just kick back and relax, talk about Pokemon or anything else, whatever you want to do. Yeah, no, we're looking. Answer, what am I putting on the grill tomorrow? My eyes. I have doctor's appointments tomorrow to have my eyes checked out. So that'll limit what I can do. But I got a freezer full of meat that I got to start cooking. And the weather is getting, well, let me say this. It was 75 degrees when I got home and it snowed this morning. So, but we're working on it. The weather is getting close to where I can start tolerate being outside for more than 5 minutes. So, hey guys, thank you again so much for those of you that hung around. We do appreciate you being here. If there's anything you want to see us do on this show, just give me a holler. Let me know. Otherwise, tomorrow night, Nightmares is on with a whole group of sellers. Mickey's going to be on Sunday night with his chat, just shooting the breeze. I think he's on at 5 Eastern tomorrow as well, going to do a little bit of auctioning as well. Oh, there's so many things going on, I can't remember. Monday, KT Treasures, you guys know that one. Next Wednesday, 2 Fat Guys and a Tim will also be on KT Treasures. And then we'll be back here next Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Again, thank you for being here. We will see y'all soon. Talk to you in the chats, everyone.